Harry Potter fans, stop scrolling. Every time that James Sirius Potter gets into mischief and someone says, "Are you serious?" he tosses his hair back and says, "Sirius is my middle name." Okay, go back to scrolling. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look, I know it looks bad, but it was 500 points. 500! I'm only getting 200. You guys are getting points. Merlin, Ron, you've got nasty scratches all over your back. What happened? What? Oh, those. Bloody Crookshanks attacked me in my sleep again. Good morning, you guys. Morning, Crookshanks. Friendly reminder that the Phelps twins, who played the Weasley twins, went to an interview once, and the interviewer asked them if they were twins in real life. They rolled with it and were like, "No, it's the weirdest thing. We met at the audition." All right, it's going to be okay. I saved my best idea for last. If it's your best idea, why did you save it for last? Because I didn't know it was my best idea until the first one went horribly wrong. I can't believe I'm finally on a real Harry Potter adventure. I'll be Hermione. Oh, Harry, we're breaking so many school rules. Okay, now you be Ron. I'm telling you, after the Triwizard Tournament, it blows my mind that Charlie Weasley saw the most terrifying creature on Earth and was like, "Yeah, I want 7 of those." So did his parents. Hey, so people who fought in the Battle of Hogwarts probably got on chocolate frog cards, right? So think about Teddy heading to his first year of Hogwarts and he opens a pack of chocolate frogs and his parents are actually there to see him off. Cute, yet heartbreaking. Hello, my name is Incorrect Harry Potter, and I will be auditioning for the part of Harry in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Can you hear me? Do you talk to people often? I don't know. 1 minute the glass was there and then it was gone. It was like magic.
Make a wish, Harry.
But I can't be a wizard. I'm Harry. Just Harry. I still need a wand. We'll take the lot. I think I can tell the wrong sort for myself, thanks. I don't know, mate. This seems pretty hopeless. How do we usually get out of messes like this? We don't. We make even bigger messes to cancel out the first one. Harry Potter headcanon time. Dennis Creevey, Colin Creevey's younger brother, is invited to Ron and Hermione's wedding, where he gives them a wedding gift of a picture that Colin took of Ron and Hermione back when he was stalking the Golden Trio like flies on sauce, and it's a picture of Hermione staring at Ron all loving. Harry, mate, you bring up a lot of Muggle terms I've never heard of, like alcoholic. What's an alcoholic? Right. So, you see those 6 birds over there? An alcoholic would see 12. There's only 3 birds there.
This is why Mom doesn't fucking love you!
Hey, Cho. Cedric used to call me that. Because it's your name.
Who are you?
I'm Pam. Who are you?
I'm the owner of this house.
Okay, come on, let's go. We need to find some natural light because it is story time. Okay, so I just got back from downtown where I was just walking around, hanging out, wearing a mask, being socially distant and responsible. And I saw this like cute little alleyway. So I'm like, let's go down there. It looks very mystical. It looks very Leaky Cauldron, very Diagon Alley. Yes, we love the aesthetic. And then I saw some guys, you know, hanging out on the side. Kind of scary looking, but it was chill. It was fine. I had my little mace in my pocket, ready to go, ready to cast a little Expelliarmus, if you know what I mean. And then I overheard them saying something kind of interesting. And they were all like, "What? Harry Potter wouldn't last 10 minutes in the Hunger Games." My father disagrees. He thinks he won't last 5. Hi, I am a Potterhead. You bet I'm loud and proud. Our wisdom and our hearts make us stand up from the crowd. We defeated an evil wizard, we found a massive snake, And for an hour in a tournament, we watched a really boring lake. We speak in code you may not know, like Drary and Wolfstar. You can't claim to be a Potterhead if you don't know who they are. So next time you find someone amazing, you can't put your finger on why. Just ask them for their house, because I'm sure they're a Hogwarts alumni. Welcome back to Harry Potter Pun Time, where I tell you a really dumb pun. Hi, welcome back to Harry Potter Pun Time. I'm your host, Incorrect Harry Potter. Do you know why Harry can't tell the difference between a pot and his best friend? That's because they're both called wrong.
Steven, what are you doing in there?
Drugs.
Where's the flavor? Where's the flavor in this? I don't taste anything.
Wow. This is incredible. The flavor is immaculate. Never tasted anything like this before. The way it just...
Hey there, witches and wizards, it's time for another Harry Potter AU. In this world, what if Hedwig didn't exist and instead it was a tiny little baby snake that Harry saw in the back of a pet shop? So, because he's a Proton, obviously he could just chill and talk to this dude all the time. And sometimes he'll be like, "Hey Harry, the Dark Lord is coming." And then sometimes he'll just like say stuff like, "Hey Harry, I think it's time to ask out Cho Chang." You know, stuff like that. But in the second year, he's like acting all weird, and Harry's like, "Yo, dude, what's up?" And he's like, "Well, you know, wow, there's this snake in the pipes that's making you hear things, and you know, he's like a 20-foot-long basilisk, skinned diamond corn snake, so you know, bit intimidating."
Hey, if I'm on your For You page, pretend you don't know me and look through these photos and let me know what you think my Hogwarts house would be.
All right, I'll swing by for a minute. Allow them to envy me, grab a handful of popcorn shrimp, and blow out of there. But what if it's a cruel prank? What if it's a cash bar? How dare they? All right, I'll go. But I'll be fashionably late. No, yes, no, yes. No, yes! Definitely not. All right, I've made my decision. I'm going, and that's that. Had my fingers crossed.
Okay, everyone, no one panic. Everyone remain calm, remain calm. Okay, I've been on YouTube for over 3 years, all right? I posted once a week every day for whatever. I'm excited, okay? I've posted once a week for 3 years, and I'm like 9 subscribers away from 1,000. I'm almost gonna cry. Like, I'm so emotional. I need to know what you guys want me to do to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, because I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's probably gonna happen soon. My last video was a Harry Potter Q&K where I answered the questions that you guys asked, and oh my gosh, I'm so emotional. Just so let me know in the comments down below what you want to see on my YouTube. Okay, oh my gosh, thank you so much, guys. Like, I honestly can't thank you enough. I need to think of like a giveaway or something to give back to you guys. Let me know if you have any ideas for that too. I love you guys so much. Hermione says that we should keep a log for posterity's sake or something. I don't know what that means. As you can see, we brought Sirius with. I'm pretty confident about us finding the Horcruxes. Granted, we have no leads, but Dumbledore sent us on this mission, so we can't go wrong. I did hear that Voldemort has a tiny wand, if you know what I mean. No, Hermione, that's not hearsay because I said it. All I can do right now is make us as prepared as possible for any eventuality. I've alphabetized all of our medical records in case anything should happen, and I've also been practicing all of my Meta-Witch spells. The boys should be okay while I'm filming this, right? I left them with the freaking campfire. Hardest thing's definitely been the hunger. It's been 30 minutes since I last ate, so I'm starting to feel it.
If the Dark Lord has forbidden it, you ought not to speak. Put it down, Bella. We mustn't touch what isn't ours. As it so happens, I'm aware of your situation, Narcissa.
You? The Dark Lord told you?
Your sister doubts me. Understandable. Over the years, I've played my part well. So well, I've deceived one of the greatest wizards of all time. Dumbledore is a great wizard. Only a fool would question it.
I don't doubt you, Severus.
You should be honored, Sissy. As should Draco.
He's just a boy.
I can't change the Dark Lord's mind.
I'm really glad you came along. Thank you for rescuing me and for being so beautiful.
What?
Brave. Thank you for being so brave. Not beautiful. Wow, sorry. That was that was weird. I don't know why I said that. I think some of those toxins must still be messing with my head, you know? Making me say
Draco's your favourite character. Finally, someone with some taste.
Harry's got enough fans. Slytherin for life. I will save a spot for you in the common room.
Also, from now on, we'll be using code names. You can address me as Eagle 1. Anne, code name. Been there, done that. April is currently doing that. Donna is It Happened Once in a Dream. Chris, code name If I Had to Pick a Dude. Ben.
Bubble to control, just letting you know, Not Nagini got loose in the snake house. Boy made some glass disappear. I'd love to do something, but I'm on break, so my hands are tied. Hey, Harry, tons of lessons on the ground, just so you know. Platform 9 3/4. You're one of those witch boys, aren't you? I've seen you on TikTok, cottagecore, throwing it back. Oh, I get it. His name's Draco because he's hot. So in conclusion, Draco would be like my Zuko and I would be Katara, but obviously I talk much less.
This enchanted forest is so disorienting.
Well, it sure is. Well, I don't know whether we're heading north, south, gay, or west.
Did you say gay?
No! I'm not anything. You have a fulfilling heterosexual marriage at the age of 18, and I've just spent 2 whole movies playing with snow. Both are equal and good.
Whose horse is that?
Do you love Harry Potter and Star Kid? Great, I'm about to blow your mind. So the other day I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. You know, they still stay in contact and are friends. Because, I mean, they've posted on Instagram, on each other's Instagrams before, and they're just, you know, best buddies. Turns out they've been dating for 8 years. I didn't know this, and guess what? Now they're engaged. I mean, like, I get it. It's their own personal decision to keep things private, but instead of saying, I don't feel like going to work today, they should have said, I don't feel like telling the truth today, because that's what they did. I'm not mad that they kept it a secret. I understand that they want their privacy. I'm just upset that I couldn't OTP them longer, you know what I mean? Who knew that Ron and Draco were the ultimate endgame?
It looks like someone tried to flush a sanitary napkin pad, sort of a big one, in our upstairs washroom.
Dad, whoa, is the toilet broken?
Well, it is. The pad, got stuck. We don't have a plunger in there, so I think whoever tried to flush it used a toilet paper stand to try to shove it down, and then put a lot of toilet paper on top to kind of blanket it, which made it overflow pretty bad.
Oh, no. Come on, you guys, just tell the hot dad that your period broke his whole house.
Can I talk to you alone?
Yeah, how can I help?
I just want to give you a chance away from anybody else. Is there anything that you want to tell me?
I think we should be together.
No.
I've gamed it out. Okay, the next 6 years you be with your wife while I go to college and learn things. And then Columbus Day weekend freshman year, I come home, we bang.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, what's going on?
Is something wrong?
No. Everything's cool right now. Might be some problems later, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Have you seen Ruth? Brown hair, smile that would shake the earth, hates peas.
A white man broke in today.
A white man? No! What does security do about it?
Nothing.
Typical!
You know, I've realized that I'm probably just perfect, and it's everybody else around me that's got issues.
I was just scrolling and I found some memes that just lit up my heart, so I want to share them. Why is the Ravenclaw symbol an eagle? What other animal would it be? I don't know, maybe a raven? Draco, we need to talk. Harry, what is it? I'm gay. No way, you too! The timeline in Endgame makes no sense at all. JK rolling after cursed child. The timeline in that does not exist. Lupin and Tonks, you're legally a child yourself, but will you be our child's godfather? Harry, okay, you know, thinking that he doesn't have to do anything. Lupin and Tonks. Gone, Harry.
You look nice. I want to kiss you.
What? I said if you died, I wouldn't miss you.
You'll have the chance to do something courageous. And when you do, you'll discover something. That you're a good man.
All evidence to the contrary.
Oh, I have faith in you. Want to know why?
Do tell, dearie.
curiosity. You're going to want it.
Yo, I'm HP and I ain't messing with that Mac. You'll know me as that homie who got Voldy off your back. My aunt and uncle, they were trash. Abuse is not a vibe. It wasn't till I went to Hogwarts I found my tribe. I found a stone, beat a snake, and barely passed my classes. Guess I just was too busy saving all y'all's. Dumbledore risks my life and never tells me why. Now I'm gonna make like Hedwig and fly.
Is Artem a rebound or is this like the real deal? What?
How dare you call my man a rebound?
I mean,
he's not a rebound. You can't help when someone waltzes into your life.
Hey, darling, sorry I'm late. Why is Sirius crying? He heard that Remus is married. Right, but he is his husband. I know.
As it so happens, I'm aware of your situation, Narcissa.
You? The Dark Lord told you?
Your sister doubts me. Understandable. Over the years, I've played my part well.
Oh my gosh, you guys, don't go on Omegle. I went on there to ask people what Hogwarts house they are, trying to be nice, and I saw multiple wands, and not the magic kind. So many muggles, and a 12-year-old bullied me, and I thought Umbridge was bad.
My father will hear about this. Sorry, I lost my cool for a second. Oh, it's alright, Ferret. Can't lose something you never had.
Shut up, Weasley!
Warning, if you don't want to get immersed into a pool of feels, do not listen to this video. Cool. It's the year after the Battle of Hogwarts, and the Thestrals are confused by all the attention they're getting. Hello, witches and wizards, my name's Newt Scamander, and today we are going to catch a wildfire roach. Now, I saw it over here by the window. That's my wild Squabbledorf. It hunts fire roaches, very deadly. You do not want to even touch it. Oh, just almost bit my hand off. Okay, it was over here. Let's be real quiet. It was right behind this curtain.
Okay, hi. This video is for Harry Potter fans only, so if you are not a Potterhead, you may keep scrolling. It's really okay. Okay, so basically I saw this video where this person asks a question, which I'm going to repeat in a second. What this question is supposed to do is supposed to show you that your answer that you think in your head after I say the question is supposed to match with your house. And if it doesn't, you should probably take another Pottermore quiz or something. I don't know. After I say the question, I'll give you a few seconds to think of your answer, and then I'll show you what your house would have said. Alright, here's the question. If you are trying to get in a room and the door is locked, what would you do? I'll give you a few seconds, it's okay. And here are the answers. Ravenclaw would go and find the key. Slytherin would pick the lock. Gryffindor would kick the door down. And Hufflepuff would just knock. I don't know about y'all, but when I did this, it was very accurate. That's all, okay, bye. So if you've watched the Harry Potter movies, obviously you were scarred by the spicy, shimmery, colored golden paint makeout scene between Harry and Hermione. But did you know that in an interview, the two of them had very different takes on that little lip lock? Starts with Emma Watson. She said, yeah, it was quite awkward. I mean, we grew up together. We're like brother and sister. I mean, he's a good kisser. I can vouch for that, but it was very uncomfortable. Then you got Dandy Daniel over here who's like, oh my gosh, no, it wasn't awkward at all. It was very passionate and romantic. I thought it would be some still sensual thing, but it was vigorous right from the start. I enjoyed it. I hope she liked it too. I honestly don't know if they ever saw what the other person said in that interview, but for Daniel's sake, I hope not.
Somebody royally forked up. Somebody forked up. Why can't I say fork?
If you're trying to curse, you can't hear.
That's bullshit. Dumb.
Stupid.
Crazy. Dangerous.
Stinks.
Listen, Harry, I love you, but I just think that this whole chosen one thing has gotten to your head just a little bit. How dare you say that to me? How dare you? Oh, yeah, really, it's just... Okay, what do you do when you see a beautiful person? I look. Yep, I smile. Okay, good so far. And then I put the mirror back down. There it is.
I was blind.
Draco! What is it, Potter? I was in the middle of dropping it like it is hot. TikTok just revealed what you have to have in order to get paid to be on TikTok, to be in the creative fund. You have to have 10,000 followers and have gotten 10,000 views over the last 30 days and be at least 18. As soon as those applications come out, it'll be my time to shine. But Potter, before you go, when I throw it back, is it fast enough? Always.
Mr. Potter, thank you for sitting down with me. Now, my readers want to know, do you play any dangerous sports other than Quidditch?
Oh yeah, sometimes I disagree with Hermione.
If someone needed to know something, they could just follow the spiders. Yep, that's what they could do, follow the spiders.
Follow the spiders. Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies?
Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us, but we know they won't win.
Hermione, darling, I have some very exciting news. Yes, darling, what is it? Your husband just completed a puzzle in only 2 weeks. That's wonderful, darling. Box said 2 to 4 years. Oh.
Hey witches and wizards, here's another Harry Potter AAU / headcanon for you today. Today is all about sibling love and it's precious and wholesome, and I can't relate to it because my brother's a turd, but like imagine if you had a sibling that wasn't a flaming pile of trash, you know what I mean? So in this one, Ginny obviously is a boss babe because she's a Quidditch star, and she uses her connections for Ron to meet the Chudley Cannons, which he's been idolizing 5 ever, and you know, he just gets like all his merch signed and everything, and then you just have Ginny and Hermione and Harry just looking on proudly because he's so happy.
Yeah, you can have a word. Goodbye. The toilet's never had anything as horrible as your head down it. There's no need to call me Sir, Professor. Sorry, Professor, but I must not tell lies.
Unboxing time! I came back and my fiance set this up. It's a special edition one. It's a mystery. Let's find out what it is.
Ugh. Oh no, a cannon is not chosen. The wand's not choosing me. It's from the Noble collection? Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. I didn't noble it. Okay, it's a tough crowd. Okay, but who, I can't tell whose this is. It's McGonagall's! It's the kitty! That's pretty cool. That's pretty boss.
Kitty! My fiance spent like 5 minutes picking his box out, and he wanted Lupin, and he got Lupin. Oh, what a smart bean. And then he did this. I love him. Black follows me everywhere. Maybe Longbottom could figure this out. Ha ha ha. Turn and learn, driver. Maybe Weasley and Potter could have used this to not hit the Whomping Willow. Oh wait, it's out of their age range. I could have used these when I was in a pool of tears over Lily. School supply list. We'll see about that. Just as I thought, no cauldrons. What a charade. Just add a T and an H and you'll have Umbridge's nickname. That wasn't me. Oh, what a diabolical device. I love it. I thought we closed the Chamber of Secrets.
Can we just remember the fact that the second Triwizard Tournament task was staring at a lake for an hour? Like, can you imagine all the Hogwarts students just being freaking amped about the Triwizard Tournament? I mean, the first task was literally fighting a dragon, which, you don't see too many of those bad boys running around like little fire ponies.
they're all getting pumped for the second one. They're like, yo, Billy, let's go check out the second Triwizard Tournament task. They have to take a boat out to a platform in the middle of the lake. Oh my gosh, this sounds iconic. What's gonna happen? They find out that the best friends of the champions have been taken. Ooh, they've got to go get them. They're jazzed about letting their boys go into the water to get their homies. But then, they just have to stare at the water for an hour. And it's fall/winter in the UK. So now we just gotta chill on this platform watching some lake while we're shivering our timbers. Yay, Triwizard Tournament.
Hey you guys, it's me, your girl, Ariana Ponde, and I'm just here to tell you that I am releasing my first single. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys like it. Hey there everyone! Today I thought it'd be fun if I talked about how old the Harry Potter actors were and how old the characters they were playing were supposed to be. First, obviously, we gotta start with my Slytherin homeboy, Snape. Alan Rickman was 55 when he portrayed Snape for the first time in Sorcerer's Stone, and the character was supposed to be 31, so bit different, but like he played the role so well, who's mad? Next we have Lupin. He's a werewolf, so I put a picture of a werewolf in the back. He was supposed to be 33 in Prisoner of Azkaban when we meet him, and the actor was 40. So, you know, we're close, dog years, so 7 years is really like one. Don't do the math, because I was a theater major. And the last one is Bellatrix, so here's a picture of her in the back. So she was 47 when she died, and Helena Bonham Carter was 45 when she played her. I'm shook. I thought she was so much younger. So wait, they got all those points for defeating the most dangerous wizard of all time. Why were 3 first years in charge of that? Of course it's the heir of Slytherin. This is bad publicity. You know what, I say we just lean into it and I'll just start dressing like snakes. Dangerous madman snuck into the school. Cool. You know, I wouldn't expect us to have good security. It's not like we go to a magical school or anything. Look, I love a sport as much as the next chap, but isn't it a little odd that there's no permission slip needed for the Hunger Games, but there is for Hogsmeade to get some freaking chocolates? Is Umbridge a flaming pile of trash? Yes, but at least no one's trying to actively exterminate students this year. Draco, why is your Aunt Bella here? The DE are taking over the school? Yeah, tight, cool. Senior year, Snape's in charge. Pretty cool dude. Caro's 0 out of 10, would not recommend, and now we're fighting a war? Sounds about right. Hey Harry, I was just wondering, do you want to come live with me? Oh my gosh, serious, that'd be brilliant, I'd love to. Where do you live? In a cave up by the hill. It's pretty dark and there's tons of rats, but they're the tasty kind. Still sounds better than living with the Dursleys.
Put your finger down, Harry Potter edition. Put a finger down if you're Gryffindor. Put a finger down if you're a Ravenclaw. Put your finger down if you're a Slytherin. Put your finger down if you're Hufflepuff. Put a finger down if you've ever sorted your friends into their houses. Put a finger down if you've ever read Harry Potter fanfiction. Put a finger down if you've ever written Harry Potter fanfiction. Put a finger down if you made an OC for your house. Put a finger down if you put an OC in a different house. Put a finger down if you own a wand. Put a finger down if you own more than 2 wands. Put a finger down if you have any kind of Hogwarts merch. Put a finger down if you've read all the books. Put a finger down if you've seen all the movies. Put a finger down if you read Cursed Child. Put a finger down if you went to go see Cursed Child on Broadway. Put a finger down if your favorite character died. Put a finger down if you've ever drawn fan art. Put a finger down if you ever played Hogwarts Mystery. Put a finger down if you've ever played Wizards Unite. Put a finger down if you ever cried during a death in the film. Put a finger down if you've ever cried during a death in the book. And finally, put a finger down if you ever read My Immortal.
Hey there, Potterheads. Welcome back to Wholesome, Precious Harry Potter headcanon time. Today we're going to talk about how Harry Potter became a Weasley. So there was an horror convention in Las Vegas. They're all partying it up, you know what? The gilly juice is flowing, maybe a little butter elixir, you know what I'm saying? And while they're all having a ball, Ron's like, well, Ginny's dating Luna now, so we need to find another way to make you a Weasley, my boy. And they all fall asleep after they're having a grand old time. When they wake up, Harry is like, meh, and he goes to the fridge and almost has a heart attack because on the fridge, there's a ministry certificate that says Hermione and Ron have adopted Harry Potter. I could say this is a headcanon, but it's pretty much canon about Tonks and Lupin and why they chose Harry to be Teddy's godfather, even though he was so young. And I think it's because they had a really high suspicion that they weren't going to make it out of the Battle of Hogwarts, and they wanted Teddy to be raised by someone who would understand the sacrifices they made.
Go to green screen and put a picture of a celebrity that people say you look like, but you don't look like. And then go in front of the picture so we can determine if you really look like them. Go to green screen and put a picture of a celebrity that people say you look like, but you don't look like.
Voldemort did great things. Terrible things. But great.
I feel like I'm the last person you should be saying that to.
Oddly specific Harry Potter challenge. The character that you'd really want to be friends with, but would never end up talking to because you're intimidated by them. The character who you want to build a pillow fort with, but also sort of terrifies you. The character your best friend had a crush on, but it didn't work out because they couldn't decide on how many kids they wanted to have. The character who smells amazing and always has the best advice, but never takes their own advice even though they definitely should. The character who has BO, but no one wants to tell them because at this point it's been going on for so long that it just would be awkward. The character that you know you shouldn't be attracted to, and it's probably a result of daddy issues, but you're just going to keep reading fanfiction about them because it gives you solace. The character you want to decorate a Christmas tree with because they would think outside of the box and make the experience really fun. And lastly, the character that whenever you go over to their house, they always have old towels on their bathroom floor, and no matter how many times you tell them, they never pick them up.
Go to green screen and put a picture of a celebrity that people say you look like, but you don't look like. And then go in front of the picture so we can determine if you really look like them. Go to green screen and put a picture of a celebrity that people say you look like, but you don't look like.
Harry Potter name challenge. Spell out your name with a different Harry Potter character.
So, in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, obviously Ron and Harry were off being hooligans running into brick walls, and that means that Hermione was on the train alone. And at first I was like, okay, whatever. But then I got thinking about it more, and I'm like, So Hermione's super insecure that other people don't like her because obviously she likes reading, which is freaking dope, but people are dumb and don't like people who are smart. And she worried that Ron and Harry weren't there. Like, she fought the urge to go and look for them, but what if she thought that they just didn't want to be her friend anymore?
You're being ridiculous. A Thestral would absolutely win. Are you kidding me? A hippogriff is way bigger, way stronger, and a Thestral's all skin and bone. It would snap on the first kick. It wouldn't even be able to see it. It can't snap it if it can't see it, prongs. It would be able to see it if it's seen expiration before. I mean, it has to expire creatures in order to eat. Wait, do you hear that? What? Shh. Listen. I don't hear anything. I know, and it's glorious. Go to sleep.
Oh, hey there, Proud Slytherin here, and I have to do a little rant real quick because I just saw something that really boiled my cauldron. So someone commented on one of my posts saying, hey, did you know that the Sorting Hat made a mistake when it sorted Snape into Slytherin? And that reminded me of this tweet I saw that Rowling said where it's like, oh, the Sorting Hat's only been wrong like 8 times or something like that, and one of them was sorting Snape into Slytherin. And that is such freaking trash. It makes me so mad because we don't have that many characters to represent us, and they're all painted as villains. Who else do we have? Freaking Slughorn. And Snape was valiant and loyal and brave and brilliant, and just because he was a good person in the books, like now he can't be in Slytherin, he was supposed to be in Gryffindor. That's freaking trash. Like, we're allowed to have representation that's not a villain or Slughorn. I'm very upset about it.
Today, tomorrow, yes, the next day, and them days after that. Period. You probably had the right idea, right, but the wrong bitch. Hello.
Hey, hi, I was going to do that cool kid thing where I look into the mirror and record myself, but I did it multiple times and I kept missing where my body is, and I felt it lacked the passion I was really trying to convey. And also my dog's judging me because I've tried this a million times, and she doesn't want me to raise her anymore, so that's a problem. Anyway, my rant is I really hate when I'm having a dream and I have the ability to Wingardium Leviosa stuff, and it's always Wingardium Leviosa. I never have any other spells. It's like I'm Harry with Expelliarmus, but like an actual useful spell. Anyway, I get mad because I have this really cool ability, and sometimes I can even Wingardium Leviosa myself, and then I can fly, but then I wake up and I have no powers. Scam.
The Harry Potter class subject challenge. The class that you would be amazing at. The class that you say is your favorite subject, even though you know you wouldn't actually be as good at it as you hope you would be. The class that you would get one of the nausea nougats from the Weasley brothers to get out of. And lastly, the professor that you would most want to impress with your work.
I'm not lesbian. Then why do you watch the WNBA? For the plot? It's basketball. What's the plot?
Why is it, when something happens, it is always you three?
Believe me, Professor, I've been asking myself the same question for 6 years. Nobody likes me. I only have like 50 friends. 50 friends? I only got like 30, bro. I only got 15 friends. I got like 2. Y'all have friends?
Oh, shit! Lydia! Where did you learn that kind of language?
What's up, motherfuckers?
I was sent this Snape accent challenge. Let's go. Draco. 5 points from Gryffindor. Don't lie to me. Expelliarmus! Turn to page 394. Always.
People keep saying every friend group has a dumb one, but actually everyone in my friend group is really smart. Oh.
You know, I was always someone who didn't really understand the whole Ron and Hermione thing, but then I realized that Hermione got a cat version of Ron. Big, ginger, grumpy, a bit violent. Who am I talking about? Ron or Crookshanks? You don't know.
I won't let you. You'll get Gryffindor into trouble again. I'll fight you.
Neville, I'm really, really sorry about this. Petrificus totalis.
That's nasty. I'm gonna go throw up.
Daddy, I'm so nervous about going to Hogwarts for the first time. I want to make you proud. Now you listen here, Harry Potter II. You were named after the bravest man I ever knew. It was me. I defeated Voldemort. I'm awesome. I've seen a lot of AUs about what Harry would have been like if he was raised by different people, and one of my favorites is if he was raised by McGonagall, because she's so iconic, she's smart, she's kind, she is so in tune with people's emotions and how to not manipulate, but work with different kinds of people. And Harry would have been like excelling in all of his classes, have really nice hair, probably a different accent, and at 11 would have defeated Voldemort already and had time to meet her for tea and crumpets, and she'd probably give him a biscuit. So, just saying. You're such a loser that if there was a contest for losers, you'd be in second. Why not first? Because you're a loser. Wow, here we are sitting with Tom Felton, welcoming him to TikTok, Mr. Draco Malfoy himself. Tommy T-Dog, may I call you T-Dog? I'd prefer if you didn't. All right, T-Dog. So have you been liking TikTok so far? Oh, it's been great. I mean, it's a really cool app, pretty wholesome. I see why a lot of kids like it. Excuse me? It's wholesome, you know, I see why kids, like it, because you got a lot of Harry Potter stuff on here, fun little dance moves. Oh, no. Let me show you some. What? I know it's a little mild, but I wanted to start slow for you. People ask me all the time why Dumbledore is one of my least favorite characters, and it's because he's so manipulative and uses everyone but pretends to be the good guy who's doing it for their greater good. For example, do you think it's a coincidence that the Philosopher's Stone was there during Harry's first year when he's discovering magic and can finally hold a wand? I think not. He calls up his alchemy friend. He's like, yo, I know you've got that Sorcerer's Stone you've been holding on to for hundreds of years and protecting, but I'm going to need it real quick to use as a little trap, because he wanted to see if Voldemort was paying attention, what state he was in, and now he has his champion who can finally stand up on his 2 legs and not sleep in a crib and control his bladder, and he wants to see if he can defeat him and what he has to do to get this whole next 7 years all planned. All right, let's just think for a second. There's got to be something. Harry, what's something you're good at? Like, what is something that you're really confident you can do? Well, I'm pretty good at sleeping. I mean, I can do it with my eyes closed. We're doomed. Boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend. They all have an end. Only food has no end. Why have I never thought about this? He literally just yeeted him onto a doorstep in just a blanket, which it doesn't even look like a good blanket. It looks like one of those fleece blankets you get from the dollar store that's itchy. And then a little note in the middle of fall in the UK. Like, it snowed during Halloween here in the Midwest, so I don't even want to know what's going on in the UK. And they're just like, okay, yeah, it's the middle of the night, it's winter, but here's a little BB. Get it when you get your milk. Okay, baby. Oh yeah, I bet you do want to see the snakes, Voldemort. Psst.
This face, the infection, which poisons our love. This face, which earned a father's fear and loathing. A wand, the first thing that wasn't cold and foreboding. Pity comes too late. Turn around and face your fate. An eternity of this before your eyes. At the Gryffindor table in the Great Hall, Oliver Wood sits next to Ginny. Can you imagine if he knew that he was sitting next to the greatest Quidditch player of all time? Can you imagine? Like, oh, this is the guy who would go play Quidditch on the Quidditch pitch if it was on freaking fire. And he's sitting next to an on fire Quidditch player. Not because she's a redhead, but because she's really good.
Hey Miney, I just invited 17 people over to watch a movie. Would you like to come too? Sure, but why so many people? Well, I wanted to invite only you, but the movie said 18 plus, so... Ronald, no.